Hi, I'm Henry Evans, and this is part 2 of how you can get more customers. Welcome to the Our Day Entrepreneur TV show, the only place that helps you be a better entrepreneur without wasting your valuable time. Welcome, I'm Henry Evans, the Our Day Entrepreneur, and everyone is always asking the big question in marketing. Hey Henry, how do I get more customers, clients, or patients? I was actually asked this question 5 times the other night at a meeting I spoke at in different ways, but always the same question. So this is the second video of the series talking about exactly that topic. And of course, you can view them all by visiting www.ouraday.tv or check out our channel on YouTube. Now, if you already read the title of this video, then you already know what I'm going to be talking about. But very important here is let me tell you a story on what made me think about this concept of nostalgia. We actually took a trip out to Palm Desert last weekend. It was one of the first times we've been out there in a while where the temperature was actually hotter in San Diego than it was out in the desert. It was great to get out of town. We spent some time swimming, water skiing, and just having an all-around good time. While we were there, we went to our favorite breakfast spot right in the heart of Palm Desert called Keaty's Fountain and Grill. And like it says on the menu, this place is a blast from the past. Keaty's was established in 1957, and they still have the same worn Formica countertops today that they did back then. And yes, I'm assuming they actually were never new, but they were worn when they first put them in back in the 50s. They even have a great diner with the bar with ugly colored chairs. It's fantastic. But when you go there, you're going to agree that you wouldn't want to change a thing. Now, why is that? Because this place oozes nostalgia, charm, and charisma. There are great pictures on the walls. They have the best root beer floats you've ever tasted, and it's just like stepping back in a time machine. So think for a moment about going back to the time when you grew up. Do you have a place like this that you used to go when you were young? Now in my little town we did. It was where they had real fountain drinks at a soda fountain and homemade pizza. It was fantastic. They actually called them pizza pies. Now maybe your memory was going to the local neighborhood drugstore that had a drink fountain in the back. Maybe it was going to Children's World or Child World, which was heaven for me when I was a kid. Maybe it was going to a special family vacation spot every year, or your favorite restaurant where you had your birthday parties as a kid. You might even remember leaving the front door unlocked when you grew up and being kicked out of the house and told to go play until called in for dinner. No parents, no supervision, lots of fun, no responsibilities. Man, those were the days. Now, why did I take you on that little trip down memory road? Because the power of nostalgia is very important in marketing. So let's define nostalgia here. I'll put up the formal definition on the screen. A wistful desire to return in thought or in fact to a former time in one's life, to one's home or homeland, or to one's family and friends. Sentimental yearning for the happiness of a former place or time. So now what brings these thoughts and wistful desires to the top of your mind? Well, let's look at another example in business today, successfully using the power of nostalgia in their marketing. Disney's California Adventure. Now it's very nostalgic and very much connected to the movies now. They actually added in the new Carthay Circle Theater, which is where Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs actually debuted in 1937. Now Cars, the movie itself, and the new Carland theme is a movie all about nostalgia. The good old Route 66 with its crazy cast of characters that changes the brash Lightning McQueen into a racer with a heart. So the question for you to think about is how can you tie in to this nostalgia idea with what you are doing? Could you do a promotion like a fast food company did when they went retro and went back to 10-cent hamburgers? Hey, it doesn't even matter if your restaurant was founded yesterday. You can still tap into this power by going back to pricing of yesteryear. Now, how about talking about and celebrating when your industry first started? Now, if you have a restaurant that serves sandwiches, you could do a Earl of Sandwich promotion in honor of his birthday, which was November 3rd, 1718. So you could actually have a family meal, feed your whole family for $17.18. Anytime you tie back into a story or get people connected to a feeling from their past, it can make a huge difference in the promotions and advertising and marketing that you do. It could even be a fun giveaway, like you're going to give away an old baseball card for each purchase made during this month. And you can choose if you want baseball cards from the 60s, 70s, 80s, or 90s. You can get those super cheap on eBay, but again, it's going to tie back to their childhood and they're going to get a nice warm and fuzzy feeling from the nostalgia. You could even give away Oscar-winning films on DVDs from decades past. Now, they're going to cost you a couple of bucks each, but they're going to associate you and your company with something fun and something that was award-winning. Literally, the options are endless here. These are just a few ideas I came up with off the top of my head. But if you brainstorm a bit on this and come up with a great promotion that stirs some nostalgia into what you're offering into your product or service, it's a great way to allow you to cut through the clutter, get your message heard above all the noise, and walk your customers down memory lane with a big smile on their face. So give it a try and then share what nostalgia you've used in your marketing below this video. So thank you so much for watching this episode of the Hour a Day Entrepreneur TV. Get out there and try some new activities this week in your business, and make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and join us online at www.houraday.tv. Next week, we'll talk all about how to generate even more sales. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'll see you there. This is Henry Evans, and remember, you're just one focused hour away from achieving your dreams, and we'll see you in the movies.